Okay, so the Golden Globes were handed out last night in an untelevised event. I had no idea this even took place, by the way, because it did happen on Twitter. NBC decided not to show the awards because of the controversies within the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. But some stars, of course, won big, so let's talk about it. Nicole Kidman picked up a Best Actress Globe for playing Lucille Ball in Being the Ricardos. Will Smith won his first Globe for his role as Serena and Venus Williams' dad in King Richard. And despite bombing at the box office, West Side Story took home 4 awards, including Best Actress for star Rachel Ziegler. And Jeremy Strong and Sarah Snook won for their roles in the hit show, we all love this show, Succession. This is literally like me, Tori, Al, and Jeff. We always talk about this show. It also won for Best TV Drama. Hacks also picked up 2 Globes, one for lead actress Jean Smart, and a couple of big firsts. OYeongSu, who was player 1, you remember him in the hit show Squid Game, he became the first South Korean actor to win a Globe, and MJ Rodriguez made history as the first transgender actress to win for her role in Pose. She was so overwhelmed, she went on Instagram to give an acceptance speech. Watch this.
There's so many young individuals, young, talented, thriving individuals that are going to be able to trail in and storm in through the door. This is for y'all.
Wow. Okay, so none of us watched it, clearly. It wasn't even televised. Jeff, did you even know it was happening? Did you miss it?
I didn't know it was happening, and I did not miss it. Listen, specifically the Golden Globes and all other award shows are in trouble because of diversity, right? It's not just because of COVID, they don't want people there. It's because of the lack of diversity. So my question is, and I don't know the answer, but if you win an award and you're a person of diversity all of a sudden, are you just getting that award to fit some sort of quota, or did you earn it? I love Will Smith. I think he's a fantastic actor. I think he deserved it. But does that make you feel some sort of way if everybody's pushing for diversity?
I definitely see what you're saying. I think when we look at who won, you saw Sam's excitement as she was reading the winners, because those people were winners for us months ago. Like, we've been talking about Squid Game for months.
And Succession.
We've been talking about Succession for years.
Yeah.
We've been talking about Hacks for a year. All these movies that we're talking about, and Pose, our makeup stylist, Dre put me on a Pose 2 years ago.
Pose is so good.
So, like, I've been watching these because they're good shows. If Jeff and Tori, I had seen, a couple people of color win for shows I'd never seen before, I'd have been like, you know what, Jeff, I think you're right on that one. But the fact is, almost like there's a people's champ. These shows were the people's champ, whether the Golden Globes existed or not, in my opinion.
Are you coming back to me? Yeah, I just think it's a lose-lose. I think people are tired of, hey, man, I'm really good at pretending, and here's who you should vote for. And if too many white people win, it's hashtag whitewash. And if there's not a first of something, it's like there's got to be a first. This is the first person of this to win. Then it's going to get criticized for not being diverse enough. I feel like in my heart these award shows are slowly going to start going away.
Tori?
I kind of agree with Jeff on this. I think it's a little awkward, and I actually didn't really miss it that much, although the Golden Globes are the best because they get drinky drinks during dinner, so they're like a little looser. But I wanted to know what you guys thought also of, like, let's say the Oscars, like Jeff is saying, every award show goes just online. Does that decrease the industry of fashion in any way? Like, does that... I feel like the red carpet really led us into what the next trends were, and that's what people watched. Does that disrupt an entire industry?
Tori, I think that's been long gone for a while now, because you can easily just see everything on Instagram, right? So when we see Billy Porter walking the red carpet at the Golden Globes...
You probably didn't see it live.
And that's beautiful, but he also posts incredible photos just walking down the street in fashion, and then that also goes viral. I think fashion is defined by social media now. I don't think fashion is defined by the red carpet on entertainment television like when it was 15 years ago. So I think that's long gone, girl.
It's gone.
In my opinion.
Wow.
I don't know.
I hear you.
We're old. We are old. Okay, so like with all award shows, with some big winners, of course, come the big snubs. A lot of people were upset that Jennifer Coolidge lost her memorable role for the HBO show White Lotus. She was so good in it. Also a good show. And then my favorite, you guys, if you like Succession, then you definitely love Kieran Culkin. Also lost, even though the actors who played his siblings, they won. But to add insult to injury, his wife roasted him online. She posted a picture of winner OYeongSu with a hand-drawn crown on his head. Below, she wrote, "Loser," on her husband's face. Jeff, what do you make of her poking fun with her husband losing?
I like it. I like it. You need, especially in Hollywood, you need somebody to ground you. And it seems like his wife is very grounding for him. Kieran Culkin, all the Culkin brothers have been in this business a long, long time. And not to have a big head about things or take things too serious is, I think, a great sign of who they are. And I love it.
Jeff, I'm sitting here thinking about you guys as spouses. Sorry to cut you off, Tori, but you can answer this as well. Of everybody's spouse, who do you think spouse could post something like that to their partner, which is one of you three, and get away with it? I think Jordan could.
For
I think
sure.
if Jordan did that, but night of,
yes.
would you laugh, Jeff, or would you feel like hey, it's a little early. Let me have one night to kind of nurse my wounds.
No way. I would laugh because that's how I like to accept things. Even though I'm angry inside, I like to laugh things off. When I'm super sad, I like to tell a joke. So this would be the perfect antidote for me, losing.
Absolutely.
Well said. And we all knew it would be Jordan, right? Love it.
I love that.
Okay, so the Globes, though, weren't completely without any celebrities. In fact, Jamie Lee Curtis made an appearance in a pre-recorded video talking about the good that the Hollywood Foreign Press does with its charitable donations. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger, a LSO praised, also Arnold Schwarzenegger praised the organization for supporting the arts and thanked them for being awarded the Golden Globes New Star of the Year award way back in 1977. I don't know. This is just weird seeing the videos.
Yeah.
It's just,
well, they're trying to build their image back, Sam. Their image is damaged, but everything with time. So if we see this happening, the first year it's kind of, like people have questions, like Jeff had very reasonable questions, like, is this for real or is this just to appease some diversity quotient? But also look at people didn't watch this, but Arnold Schwarzenegger won Best New Actor in 1977, and he's on our show in 2022. These awards mean something to the people that win them because they propel you to the next role and the next role. So even if we didn't watch, the Golden Globes meant something to these people that won and were even nominated.
Well, I'm not saying, Jeff and Tori, that, to Al's point, I'm not saying that these awards should go away. I just don't know if they should be televised anymore, because I do think, especially, everyone thinks of the big stars. Think about the crew. Mm-hmm. Think about all the people below the line, it's called, that finally get their award, whether it's for sound mixing, whether it's for directing, whatever it may be, costume design. They deserve those awards. So do the actors and the actresses. I just don't know if we need to tune in anymore. I think people, if they want to get their celebrity fix, they'll go online.
Is there not something to be said, and maybe I am being really old school, for like the escapism of it all? There was something glamorous and exciting to see and come out of a world of Hollywood. And I think for people in the middle of Iowa, it was really exciting. And I think, are we missing that, or are we just kind of over that? I can understand if we're over that, but that's important to a lot of people to, in a world where things aren't going so great, escape into this other world where they don't have to think, they can look at pretty people and they can hear things and they move on. Am I 40 almost in 2 days?
Jeff?
I don't think you can escape anymore.
Right.
I think when you watch those awards, I almost feel shameful. You know what I mean? Because I'm a white guy, even though I've traveled the world and my mother's an immigrant and I'm not a Trumper despite what you think. They're like, I feel bad about it. And then they're telling me who to vote for and what I should do with my life. And I'm almost feeling like, oh man, am I doing the right thing with my life? Just because you're good at playing guitar, you're going to tell me who to vote for? It's like, I don't need to watch. It's getting too political and I'm not lost in the moment. I'm almost confused when I watch now. I don't like it anymore.
It's a good point.
Yeah, you're not alone, Jeff. A lot of people are echoing that very same sentiment.